Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'll be talking about some news stories that have recently caught my eye, and so with that quick introduction, let's begin. Quite a big story to begin with here for the video today, and it is about the airline company British Airways. They have had to cancel thousands upon thousands of flights over the next month due to a pilot strike. The strike itself has been announced to take place over 3 days so far in September 2019. Those dates are as follows: the 9th, the 10th and the 27th, leaving many holiday goers with only around 2 weeks notice of the cancellation of their holiday plans. Many have been unable to rearrange their holidays and have even not been able to contact British Airways themselves, who have been struggling to cope with the news. This has left many with no choice but to air their frustrations, upsets and complaints with the way that they've been treated by the company via social media. All customers were notified of the situation by email. Some of these emails were received by customers during the night or the very early hours of the morning. One customer named Peter Dempsey had roughly calculated how much money himself and his family will lose because of this ordeal. The total could roughly be around £200, which he admitted was not a lot of money compared to how much others will lose, but he understands that not everyone is in the position to lose that amount of money. He then added that British Airways clearly don't have enough staff members in order to deal with a crisis like this one. Many customers complained that they were left on the phone for hours on hold, but those who did manage to get through weren't exactly much further forward with their cases. It's been reported that not only have flights been cancelled for the dates in which pilots are on strike, but they've also been cancelled for the days after the event, leaving even more customers without the holiday they originally planned to have. The company have released a statement which says, quote, "It is completely unacceptable that BALPA, which is the British Airline Pilots Association, is destroying the plans of tens of thousands of our customers with this unjustifiable strike action," end quote. And BALPA itself also issued a statement explaining that a massive 93% of pilots working for the company voted in favour of the strike. It is clear that there is quite a rift within British Airways, and there are disagreements of how the company is being run and how it is treating its employees. Moving on to the second story of today's video, this time it is about a new scam. The BBC have reported that a so-called delivery scam is the latest way that scam artists are trying to take advantage of their victims. The scam usually requires thieves and scammers having access to your personal information, like for example your bank details and home address, and it's causing innocent people to lose hundreds if not thousands of pounds. In the very clever and strategic scam, scammers will order goods through their victims' debit or credit cards and attempt to intercept the goods from being delivered to their homes. If they are not able to intercept goods prior to them being delivered to your house, they will pose as couriers and say that the goods were delivered to your house by mistake, tricking you into handing over goods potentially worth thousands of pounds that you technically purchased. Please be aware of this scam, and as usual, if you ever notice anything suspicious, please report it to officials. The third and final story of today is that The Guardian have reported that a British father has unfortunately passed away over a row in a hotel room over noise levels. The article explains that the gentleman, who was from West London, died whilst protecting his family in the Centara Grand Hotel in Thailand. He had complained to those in the neighbouring room over their noise levels, whilst him and his family were trying to sleep, and after that, a fight broke out. He was beaten up in front of his 2-year-old son and his wife, and his wife was said to recall the moment when, during the attack, Amit Pal begged for his wife to save their son and get out of the hotel. After fleeing from their hotel room and contacting the hotel's reception for help, his wife finally learned of her husband's death hours after the event had taken place. She has said that their husband sacrificed his life to save theirs, and that he will always be their hero. So that is just a few news stories that have stood out for me this week. If you want to go and check out the stories for yourself, the links will be in the description box down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.